Here we have the Clark Technic DN780. Many of you are probably saying to yourself, hey, this looks familiar. That's because this is an emulation of the hardware version of the Clark Technic DN780. It is exactly the same as the hardware version. This is personally one of my favorite pieces, and I do use it a lot. I'm not going to be going too in-depth on how to use the effects, but more an overview of what the effects are capable of doing. Once the device is loaded, you see that our assignable controls are highlighted, and this is to associate the assignable controls on the console and how we can control each of these parameters with the knobs in the assignable control section here on the desk. We have the ability to adjust the pre-delay, the pattern, the level, the decay, the low frequency, and the high frequency, as well as the room size. Down on the bottom with some of the buttons, it will engage the different controls. So here we have mute in, we have mute reverse, as well as to audition the reverb. If you notice, if you press the button, you'll see signal comes into the unit as well as leaving the unit. It makes like a simple sound, so that way we can hear the type of reverb that we have set up. This is a great thing if you're hunting down a reverb type. Next, we have the ability to change the program. We have chamber, room, alive, non-linear, reverse, delay, ADT, multi-tap echo, sound on sound, infinite room, hall, and finally back to plate where we started from. We have the ability to take it in and out of stereo, as well as inserting it in and out of circuit. If you look at the top left of the assignable controls here where it says 1 and 2, if we toggle on the right arrow, it will bring us into the second layer of assignable controls, where you see we have control knobs for input and our wet and dry mix. You'll also see that we have buttons down here on the bottom, and they're exactly the same as they were on the first page. Now, if we look up here on the top left, we see that we have the input meters, and here we have our output meters. Aside from the assignable controls on the console, we also have the ability to use our mouse to make any adjustments. As you see, we can click the level and make our adjustments that way. Same thing with any of the knobs on the console. However, we can't go through any of the program parameters, but we can go ahead and click the program parameter button here on the right side.